This is Mystic Storm Olakemi. All right, the Fit Oracle here to clear the path to a new life with you. I hope you're doing well. We're going to get started. I'm going to do some light Reiki. We're going to also do a tarot spread on the Cancer full moon, get some collective messages. So, yeah. Let's get into it. All right. Just be open to the energy healing. That's coming in. Ground your energy. Take a few deep breaths wherever you are. This is doing a emotional cleanse. Cancer energy will rule more of the sacral chakra. So, yeah, working more on that sacral chakra. Emotional healing, deep emotional healing. Also, I'm getting third eye with the psyche. Okay. The subconscious. Make sure that I'm putting my phone too on Do Not Disturb. I do that. Just something light to ground us into the energy. Beautiful. Okay guys, again, happy full moon, Cancer full moon, the first full moon of the calendar year 2026. We're in 2026. Where has the time gone? Like, really. I'm glad that we are out of 2025 because it definitely was a doozy. Okay, real rough out here. But we're going to look at the energies of the Cancer full moon to see, just get general messages for the collective. Okay, I'm using the Dark Reflections Tarot. Okay, we in Capricorn season. Shout out to all my Cappies, my Capricorns. All right, wherever you have Capricorn in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right, wherever you have Cancer in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right, just for example, I have a Capricorn stellium, and my Cancer energy is in the, it's in the second house. Okay. Jordy the Witch, hey Queen, how are you? I'm doing all right. It's been a bumpy ride. I ain't gonna hold you up. It's been a bumpy ride. How are you? I was like, but I'm here. I'm grateful for it. So we're gonna get into these messages for the Cancer full moon. Take a few deep breaths. Spirit, ancestors, guides, please give me the clearest messages for the collective's highest good. I'm doing a Celtic cross, y'all. What we need to know right I'm going to pull part of the Celtic cross, then speak, and then get back into it, okay? Ooh. Like, this one was like, I need to be seen. All right. Got a couple of more. All right. Last one, Spirit. All right. Let's get into it. So, the heart of the matter, we have Five of Pentacles. And I feel like a lot of people can relate to this, especially coming out of the 2025 season. There have been, especially also the winter solstice. This is like the left out in the cold energy. This is like abandonment. This is loss. This is grief. So this could be losing a job. This could be trying to make ends meet. You know, we are in a financial crisis, you know, within the United States. I'm pretty sure in other parts of the world as well. But that's the heart of what's going on. I feel like collectively we're all trying to find security within ourselves, so that way we can find security just in life. So you all may be seeking employment. Some people, this could also be relational as well, like trying to figure out, or you build back up your worth, your self-worth. Okay, because yeah, the challenge here is, how do you feel about yourself? King of Cups. So this could be a masculine energy in particular, making you feel unworthy or trying to disempower you. That's something that needs to be examined more. Also, with the King of Cups challenging, it's like, when this uncertainty, when this doubt, when this sense, this lack of security or uncertainty comes about, how are you able to work with it emotionally? Does it stop you in your tracks? I feel like the challenge is we may feel stuck in this Five of Pentacles energy, like you don't see any way out. And the challenge is your emotions, your mindset is how you're able to shift the issue. It's like, yeah, it may feel cold, it may feel dark, it may feel like nothing is working out, but we see the church doors are opening. There's warmth, there's shelter, there's more there, but you have to keep going. So it's like, whatever this issue is for you, because everyone is different, everybody going through something different at the heart, it's the same story, but different storylines, or the same plot. I think it might be the plot that I'm trying to say. The same plot, different storylines, right? You have to keep going, even though you may feel limited or crippled, or you don't have access to all the things that you had before, because you've been taking hit after hit after hit, loss after loss after loss. Okay, how are you? The challenge is to still see the brighter side of it, to still know that there are options available, that you have all that you need, and that you can work with what you got and make it work for you. All right. The challenge is because you were on top. Okay, Six of Wands. This is the past position. Okay, success was here. Recognition was here. You felt like you had accomplished so much, and that's just like, I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune too in my mind's eye. It's not here on the table, but Wheel of Fortune is what I'm picking up on, because the pendulum swings to the left and the right. We can go up or down. You know, sometimes we up, sometimes we down. And it's funny because the Five of Pentacles is the present position. The Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands is in the past. So in the past, we were at a 6 energy. That's harmony, right? That's balance. That's restoration. That's love. That's all that. Then we go to the 5, where it's changes, conflict, loss, right? Despair. So we feel like we taking a hit. We have to, you take a step forward, take a few steps back. However, things are going to shift. Now, I do feel like they're shifting in our favor because we just came out of a 9 numerology year, right? And that's all about endings, and and that's the number 9 is also the energy of Oya, the Orisha Oya. So swift changes, and sometimes those changes are not pretty at all, and we have to weather those storms and get the lessons from them, and know that whatever was leaving was not foundational. It was on a faulty foundation. Okay, so what's going on ahead, or what are we really wanting to break out of? We have the 8 of Swords in reverse. Is our mindset. And this is a great moon to work on releasing the mental restraints or limiting beliefs and all that stuff, because we have to, in order to move, we have to shift the mind. Or you may be putting yourself or limiting yourself into this one particular area or box where there's multiple ways to get abundance, to bring in some flow of money, or to I'm hearing multiple ways to skin a cat. You know that saying is multiple ways to skin a cat. That's what I'm getting to. But I feel like the main thing is about resources, right? Yes, material things. I'm also being called, I'm hearing health. So this is everything material or physical. So that's, even though money is more so, it's water, right? But what does money allow you to do? To have security, home, lights, heat, your phone, your Wi-Fi, but also in order to make money, you have to be secure within yourself, within your body. You have to be healthy, right? Some people could be going through injuries. Some people could be going through a lot of mental turmoil because your body doesn't, the body-mind connection, that's a big thing. I'll tell y'all, it was one time I was kind of stressed, or I was indecisive, couldn't figure out what I wanted to do, wasn't getting as much sleep, and I went to the gym, and I couldn't work out. I got dizzy, even though I ate, I did all the things. I could not work out because my mind was tired. My mind was foggy and spacey and all over the place. Okay, so that, I feel like clarity is coming. This is what's coming ahead. 8 of Swords. You're breaking free from the mental constraints of you feeling like you're stuck in your current situation, wherever that may be, wherever you have taken a hit, a loss. Okay, you are not bound to this reality. You are more powerful than you let on. Yes, it's okay to feel what you have to feel because you're human. But once you got to get up out of it, and it's time, you can, because it's here. Okay, 8 of Swords in reverse. All right. So in the future position, we have the Tower. And I actually love to see the Tower here in the future position because swift changes are coming. So this energy of 5 of Pentacles where the collective is right now, feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, getting hit, getting lost, grief, all of that. It's changes our head. Changes our head. So yes, I feel like we're not completely out of the water yet, because some things have to be transformed within our mind, within our body, within our spirit, in order for us to ascend or elevate or level up, however you want to say it, right? But subconsciously, we have to know that we have what it takes. This is also is building a better relationship with money, with finances, is what I'm getting. And also I'm getting marketing for some reason. How are you talking about yourself? How are you? And it doesn't have to be like business. If you're a business owner, you get what I'm saying. You have to sell yourself, right? But say if you're at a job and you're wanting a promotion, document all that you have done for the company. Make sure that the managers know what you're doing. So sometimes you might feel like playing the background is cool, or you do what you have to do. You don't want a lot of attention and all that stuff, but you like, what am I getting? Hidden gem energy. Hidden gem energy. And it's like, no, you need to shine bright out loud. Okay? It was here, and I feel like that's that hidden gem energy. It got you so far because people still seen you, right? But now you have to put a little bit more, I don't want to say effort, but effort. Yeah. Put a little bit more effort into bigging up yourself and letting people know. Okay. Also, I'm hearing the negative chatter, negative self-talk is something that needs to be worked through, and I feel like it is getting better since the Eight of Swords in reverse is here. Okay, but this is a good moon. The Cancer full moon is a good moon to release and purge a lot of those emotions, right? Any emotions that are holding you back from your goals, especially for the beginning of the calendar year, right? Yes, we don't you can say, January 1st is the new year. You can say the spring equinox is the new year. If you're going astrologically, if you can say, I think it's the Chinese calendar, you can say the new moon in February is the new year. You can also say, if you're a witch, you say Samhain, which is aka Halloween, or in that time frame that you consider is the new year as well. So, but each however energy you're coming off of is potent energy. So say if you just believe that the new year is the springtime, okay, yeah, but you can't deny that January 1st does have an impact, even in the dead of winter, right? With that Capricorn energy, you got to have some discipline. You got to have some grit with you. You got to have some, I'm hearing gravitas to get things done in the midst of feeling low, right? This is kind of like, yeah, you feeling low, but you gotta buck up, and you have to realize that your feelings, yes, feel them, but you gotta get up out of it. You gotta keep going. Okay. All right. We got a few more cards to finish out this Celtic cross. Let's see. Make sure y'all like, y'all comment, y'all subscribe. One thing too, this is a good segue. If you want to book an astrology reading, you can go to my website, msbotanica.com. I also have the Sacred 28 Wellness Journey going on. This is foundational. All right. And for the Sacred 28, we have a circle that's going to happen January 13th. That's a Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central. And in this circle, there will be meditation, journaling, movement, and it's all about Sacred 28 is 5 simple rituals, 28 days, infinite transformation. It's based off the lunar cycle, okay? So you can start Sacred 28. Your Sacred 28 can start on the full moon. It can start on a new moon. It can start on a random Tuesday, okay? Because your Sacred 28 is yours, all right? So there is a free ritual tracker in the description box in my bio. Go check it out. And again, the circle for January is January 13th, okay? So I'd love to see you. And yeah, we're gonna continue with it. I will say, because the 5 rituals for Sacred 28, we have sacred stillness, sacred waters, sacred movement, sacred nourishment, and sacred expression, okay? And for the Cancer full moon, the Sacred 28 ritual that stands out is expression. Expressing yourself, your emotions, not keeping things all bottled up, and making sure that you feel, okay? You gotta feel it to heal it. All right, so you may need to say some things to someone. You may need to write it down, just get it out in a journal, right? You can write it down and burn it. That's a good releasing ritual, okay? So, yeah. We're going to get back to the cards, all right? Collectively, we have 4 of Cups in reverse. But like, this season has humbled a lot of people, and now you don't take anything for granted. You don't take anything for granted. This is really, even though you may feel low, this is helping you have gratitude for what you have right now and what you had before that you lost. You know, not thinking that you're exempt from lifing, okay? And your environment is primed for action. It's primed for your creativity, and it's primed for passion. There's passion here in your environment here. So if you want to collaborate with people, this is a good time. If you want to mend relationships, this is a good time. Now, when it comes to mending relationships, make sure you pay attention to patterns. Make sure if y'all talk it out and there's repair there, okay, great. Just don't get swept up by, I would say, emotions and fantasies and broken promises and stuff like that, okay? And then the hopes and fears position. Y'all, we have the Magician. The Magician in the hopes and fears position. So this goes both ways. But I'm really picking up that there's a fear here. You're afraid of your own power, right? And then this could be the initial thing, the initial jolt reaction, like, I don't know if I can do it. There's a lot of doubt. But then once you get back into it, when you remember who you are, it's on. You go from being pessimistic, right, to actually getting back into the flow of things. Remembering who you are, recognizing your power, yielding that energy to create the life that you want. Okay? It's a energy mental shift that's going on here. but you had to be in this lower, I don't want to say lower frequency, because grief and loss, it happens. It's a part of life, and you have to feel that, and you have to go through those things, but you have to release, let go, and keep going, making sure that you remember that you have the power. You are the key. You have all what you need to make things move and shift in your life. Okay. Now we have, this is the outcome, Page of Cups in reverse. No one can get over on you. I think like people felt like you were naive and gullible, and maybe you were. You were very open to life, and very, very loving, very caring, and you've been around the block. You learned a few things. Now you're going to you're just not going to take no stuff, which is good, right? This is also, Page of Cups in reverse could be creative blocks. So know that you have the power to break down those creative blocks. Okay, hold on. I'm hearing you aren't going to get through the creative blocks unless you release, unless you let go. So some people could be holding on to a lot of grief or holding on to a lot of grudges. Yeah, I'm hearing, yes, with my Ia Tyra Omalade. She talks about the Ho'oponopono prayer. And I just heard her coming in talking about that. So the Ho'oponopono prayer is a Hawaiian prayer, and it is said to like cut cords, releasing, just grounding your energy. And it's I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. Even me saying that now, I just feel like a release. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And you may want to repeat that prayer over and over to yourself, just as like a cord cutting, releasing, or just releasing emotions, getting rid of that excess energy that you have, that you're holding on to, for forgiveness. And I know for me, this took a while to get over, because even when she first introduced the Ho'oponopono prayer a few years back, I remember I was like, what am I sorry for? They should be saying sorry to me, so which was real stuff. Okay, but I'm understanding now that it's more for me, like back to me. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Like, just let it roll off. And you may go through that process too. It may be parts of the prayer that you have some resistance with, but still work with it. Observe that resistance, or reserve that resistance. Why do you feel this way? Is there room for releasing that? Can you shift your mindset to free yourself? Okay, I love this, y'all. So I'm gonna pull, I know what deck I want, but I do not have it over here. I'm gonna go get it. It's the Healing Waters. Because I'm like, can I just do... I'm gonna get the Healing Waters. Give me 1 second. Woo. I did not feel like getting up, but I'm gonna get up. Y'all, I have so many decks. And they're like literally everywhere. So it's a couple of decks here, a couple of decks there. But I had to pull some Oracle. So, so I'm gonna do the Healing Waters, and then I have my Benediction deck, the Wild Offering. All right. Let's get it. What do we need to hear? Spirit, great mothers, ancestors. It's this one. King Tide. Oh, we received this. Plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. Okay, that's what's coming. That's what's shifting. Okay, because we had the Tower card. Could be the heart of the deck was the Five of Pentacles. The loss. We got plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. We're in the darkest season, and in the darkness is where creation is made. So you have to trust in your abilities and your power, right? Don't get so swallowed up by the darkness. Co-create with the darkness, okay? Because again, plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. The fullness of life is the light and the dark, the masculine, the feminine, okay? Yin, yang, all right? All of that. Let's see. I want to read from the book. Let me see if there's any messages before I come up off of it. Ooh, I'm seeing more so expression, sacred expression is one of the main rituals from the Sacred 28, but you should be doing some days are better than others, but all five rituals at the same time. But I'm also hearing the sacred stillness, okay? Why? Because you're going to get downloads from your higher self. I don't know if y'all are able to see. So we got King Tide over here, but he's connecting to the higher self. Do you see the higher self here? That activation? Wow. So meditation for sure is something that is needed. I know I haven't been the best of like doing my form of meditation. There's multiple forms, right? There's listening to music, there's reading a book, there's exercising, which I do exercise on a daily basis, right? However, I like my preferred meditation is sitting still in this position, like cross-legged position, and just tapping in. Sometimes, meditation can be also going for a walk. But however, whatever form of meditation works best for you, so that way you can get that clear channel. You have to be a clear channel to receive these messages in order to know the moves you need, what action you need to take to get this abundance, right? To set yourself up to receive. So even though it's King Tide, we have receiving here. Receiving is feminine energy. So there is a harmony. So it's the fullness, the wholeness, being whole and complete by yourself, trusting in your abilities, knowing your worth, okay? So let's see if there's anything else in the book. Let's see. So for this one, we have an especially high tide that occurs several times a year when the moon is either new or full and it's closest to the earth. its monthly orbit, the king tide swells the waters of the world. The king tide is a time of plenty and abundance. It's a time when everything seems to be at its fullest and most alive. This card delivers a message of receiving all that you've created, of opening yourself up to truly enjoy the bounty of where you are while it's here. Like in summer when the days are at its longest, and our energy seems to be at its fullest, we're encouraged to embrace all of life with open arms, to receive wholly and fully while we can. Perhaps you've been working towards this moment for a long time now. This is your reminder to enjoy it while it's here, to welcome all that knocks on your door, to experience all that life has to offer you right now. This is the card of full blooming flowers and the season of summer. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Lie on the soft grass and take in the view. Do you know? Do what you love and what makes you come most alive. Relish everything about this moment. What you're longing for is ready for you to embrace it. Be ready to receive. So it has the soul inquiry. What have you been working towards? And it says, how can you open yourself up to receive it more fully now while it's here? So it's funny that it talked about the summer solstice, because we're just coming up off of the winter solstice. So it's that opposition energy. So the work that you put in now, you're going to reap by summertime. You're going to see. So all of this stuff that you're going through now is going to shift. Okay, by that time, that's what the future energy is. The Tower. Everything is shifting what? To plenty, to abundance, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life, the ups, the downs, the good, the bads, the happy, the sads. Okay. Oh, I wanted to show y'all this. I had posted this today. I was cleaning out one of my bags, and I don't know where I got this message from. It had to be from an event I did readings at, because I used that bag for that, but it was some years ago. I got some skin in the game when it comes to this. But it says, no matter what you are feeling today, the good or bad, you are seen and loved and never alone. Okay. That's the King of Cups energy. That's the King Tide energy here. Okay? So don't be, I don't want to say don't, but feel what you have to feel. Trust and know that you are able to create the life that you want. It's here. It's becoming. But you have to stay in the present, and that's what the sacred stillness is coming in as well. You have to stay in the present so you know how to move. So how you can calibrate to the life that you want. Because there are multi parallel universes, but it's based off the choices you make. What choice are you going to make in that moment? Because that's going to change the trajectory of your life. Yes, swift changes are coming, but if you want to be on the upside of it, what action do you have to take on a daily? What identity shift needs to happen in order for you to get there? Okay? Then it's just like, or if you just stay like in this kind of hopeless energy, or you feel like you can only accomplish so much, or you don't have what it takes, then you're losing out on potential growth. Okay? This Cancer full moon is inviting us to release that, shed the old skin, right? We're still technically in the last stages of the year of the snake before we get into the year of the, I think it's the fire horse. Okay? So continue to shed all parts of you that need to die in order for you to be reborn and for you to elevate and ascend. Okay? All right, y'all. We're going to get into the final message. Make sure y'all follow me. Y'all follow my YouTube channel, Mystic Storm. Sign up for the Sacred 28. We are doing a ritual circle on January 13th. Okay? Check out all the information that's in the link in my bio. All right, we're going to get into the final messages. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you, guys. Let's get the final messages for the collective. Service. Okay. We have service. And you stop using the universe. You got using the universe to try to get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer awe and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. Okay? So instead of, lighting all the candles, doing your rituals, praying, all the stuff, which you need to do, right? But asking love to use you, asking the divine to use you, right, is going to help to position you in places where you can be in a natural flow. How can I be of service, divine? How can I be of service, Lord, God, great mothers, ancestors? Show me the way. Guide me like the tides. Sometimes the tides can be rough, but that's part of how can you surf the waves, ride in the waves of life. Yeah, you may fall sometimes, you may crash out, but what are the lessons there that you can use to help others? Okay? And you'll be surprised how you won't be approaching life from a state of lack, and you'll be approaching it more from a state of flow and abundance. So that's something to ponder on. All right. I hope that y'all enjoyed. Sending y'all much love, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.